Hello to everyone, we can go to analyze this game that I played against jakesabeast. I played with white, so I played d4, d5, knight f3, c6, c4, knight f6, knight c3. So queen's gambit, d takes e4, e accept my gambit with d takes e4. And now the idea about this opening is give the pawn to have a good play at the center with e4, so I have a strong center, but at this time I'm playing with the pawn down. b5 to defend this pawn. At the same time the threat could be b4 and take e4 with the knight, so I play d5, knight e5 and bishop e2. After the game I checked and I saw that the theoretical move is a4, but it's okay bishop e2, because a4 could be a move that I can also do later, so I think bishop e2 is completely correct. Bishop f5. The idea is correct. The idea is to take this diagonal. This diagonal is very strong. The threat could be also knight b4, knight e3, for example. So take this weak square with the knight. For this reason now, this bishop on f5 is very important, and I must attack it now. For this reason I played knight h4. And now the black made a mistake, because in theory it's better for black go back with the bishop on d7. It's better this, so go back. Why this? It's good to go back with the bishop, because if bishop g6 that my opponent played in the game, I didn't see this nice solution for me, so the move is 6. I give a pawn, but I destroy his pawn structure, because after f takes e6 I will take the bishop, and the pawn structure is completely destroyed. So this is very interesting for me. I played simply knight takes, and now I must play e6 again. I didn't see it, but this move is very good, a nice positional sacrifice. I give a pawn, but I completely block his bishop. For example, if he takes, his bishop is blocked, and I don't know how can develop it. Has to spend 4 moves to do that, so this is a very nice idea. I didn't see it, and I played castle, and he played e6. Okay, now I can do that. g3. I played it to take the square h4. The threat could be queen h4 to attack my castle, so I played it, and my bishop can go after that on f3 to defend my castle. Bishop e7, a4. Okay, now is the time to counterattack in the queen side to retake the pawn. So a4 is very important. Queen b6, a takes b, c takes b. I open the diagonal h1, a8, and I bring my bishop in this diagonal. So this is good for me. Knight takes e3, b takes e3, and now knight c6. Probably now I made a mistake. I choose to trade this bishop. I think it's a good idea to retake the pawn, but probably is more interesting this we did to attack the queen. And if, for example, the queen go back on c7, for example, after that I can attack a very nice way with d5 or rook a6, and this position becomes very strong for me, because the knight has no good squares, and so yeah, I missed this move. Bishop e3 is very strong. I played bishop a3 with a simple idea to retake the pawn, because I thought that if he take, I will take, I can bring my queen on a1, the other rook on b1, so I'm sure that I will retake the pawn. Rook d8, queen c1 to bring my queen in the a file. Rook d7, now I trade, knight takes, and queen a3. My queen can go on a6, knight d5, and now queen a6. Castle, I trade the knight, and after that I trade the queen, and now I go to take the pawn b. It's impossible defending for black, so the black has to find a counter-attack, and I think the only way is play f6, right? Because if you don't play f6, I'm sure he will lose. So f6, f4, f takes, I have to take with the pawn f, and rook f3, very nice. The black finds a good counter-attack, attacking c3, and now I made another mistake because probably I can simply defend the pawn with a rook a3, and after that I can take the pawn on b5. So yeah, this is an important mistake that I made in the game. With the rook takes b5, I give a good counter attack, and rook takes e3, check, e6. It's very important to push the pawn now because the black pawn c is very dangerous. So now the time is very important. e6. Now probably he has to play rook e7, and after that rook takes. Play the rook c7, and now rook d5 is strong because I have rook d7 to support my pawn. Rook e3, rook d7, and after rook c6, the game is won, but I have to play d5. Rook c5, and after that, for example, e7, if c3, I cover, and I think my pawns go to promotion, for example. I made a mistake in here because I played e7, and this move is not so good because the black has a nice move, has a nice counter attack with c3, so I can promote, but after rook takes and rook takes c8 and c2, I must give back the rook with the rook e1, so probably the position is equal. Now the black made this decisive mistake because he played the rook e6, and now I won because probably didn't see rook d8. I threaten mate on h8. At the same time I support my pawn, so now the black is lost. g5 to avoid the mate, queen, and okay, now he resigned because I can play for mate on h5. Rook there, mate. Okay, so the game now is finished.